Hi, my name is Shen, and welcome to, well, not a let's play, but we are doing something else this time. We're making... Wait. This is not a review. We are in Hearthstone. What's this? Anyway, we are going to make a deck. It's going to be a priest deck. So if you don't like priest, that's okay. I'm going to make a deck for every tree in coming weeks. So stay tuned for that. What will we call the deck? We'll call it the Dreamer's Advance. That's nice, huh? Okay, so when you play a deck, as you can see that you have a card's mana cost curve. We will forge this curve to look pretty good. It will go down from 1 towards 7 and then a little bit up. So, what do we take in? The Northshire Cleric. Powerful card, a lot of HP. Whenever a minion is healed, draw a card. That's awesome. So, when I have a tank on the field together with the Northshire Cleric, or she takes damage or deals damage and takes damage meanwhile, you can heal up and take a card for every time you heal. That's really nice. Okay. Let's take a look. Inner Fire. Awesome card, change a minion's attack to be equal to its health. That's always cool. Holy Smite, useful for removing annoying minions at low cost. We're taking that in. Silencing, powerful, removes all card text and enchantments. Means if a player buffs up an enemy unit, and the enemy unit is goddamn powerful, you play this and the enemy unit is goddamn useless. We're taking it into Circle Feeling, awesome, Mind Vision, Power Ward Shield. So, what does Circle Feeling do? It restores 4 health to all minions, including enemy minions. So before you play it, look at the battlefield, take a minute, look at your minions, is it worth it? If it's worth it, like when you have a Northshire Cleric and some tanks on the battlefield, then you wanna do that, because then you can draw more than one card. At the expense of 0 crystals. Awesome. Okay, we took 1 Mind Vision in here. Put a copy of random card in your opponent's hand into your hand. When the opponent plays a battle cry card and returns it somehow to its hand, and you want that card, play Mind Vision. Good chance. And if you don't know what the enemy has, but you know the enemy has a lot of cards held in his hands and not played yet, you might as well play it, because you might just get a awesome card. So, Power Ward Shield. 2 times. Gives a minion 2 health, and you can draw a card. For that cost, I'll take it, goddammit. Goddammit. Sorry. I'm a little ill, I don't know why. I sound like my nose is closed, but... oh yeah, whatever. Here. Divine Spirit. We're taking that 2 times in as well, don't worry about the card limit. We're going to make it a little more, versatile. We're going to push out cards, put in cards, you will see. Divine Spirit doubles a minion health. Very simple, very powerful. So when you have a Northshire Cleric and want to keep it up, you just pop a Divine Spirit and she's got a lot of HP, and that's cool. Let's take a look at Shadow Ward Pain. Destroy a minion with 3 or less attack. And let's take a look at Shadow Ward Death. Reverse. Destroy a minion with an attack of 5 or more. This means minions with sorry, I'm not very good today. Minions with 5 attack and 3 attack or less always get killed by you. However, minions with 4 attack are the bane of your life. Avoid them, kill them ASAP. So we're taking this, this. We're taking it in. It's good. Lightwell. Rare card, keep that in mind. You might not have it, but I'm taking it in. If you don't have a Lightwell, then let's see what do we have. You can keep a Divine Spirit for that, or maybe 1 more Shadow Ward Pain, or maybe a Mind Blast. I'm not a very big fan of Mind Blast, but let's take one in. Anyway, back to where we were. Organized Soul Priest. Rare card, I don't like the effect. It turns your health into damage, but we wanna heal, so we are not taking that. Light Spawn. Possibly one of the most powerful minions in the game, at least in my opinion. It's easy to get. Almost every priest has this card. It doesn't cost a lot, and it starts at 5 health, which equals to his attack. 5 damage then. However, sorry. However, whenever he attacks, he loses health and therefore damage, so be careful. Taking 2 in. Holy Nova. Deals 2 damage to all enemies, restore 2 health to all friendly characters. Very good. It's basically a little like Circle of Healing, a little less powerful, but it heals your units only. I really gotta take a drink. Sorry. I don't know what's up today. I'm just drinking water too. Water is not poisonous, right? Sorry about that. Ah, that's good. The Temple Enforcer. Common card. It's very likely you have it, but I'm not taking it in. Even though the expense for 6 crystals, 6 damage, 6 HP is very nice, with a little gimmick of 3 health to a friendly minion. So Mind Control. A basic card. We want to have that. Now we are at 27 cards. That's okay. Because we're going to take a look now at what we really want in the deck of the neutral cards. The neutral cards are very important. So, let's take a look. The Wisp, nice card, but I think it's a waste of space, so we're not taking it in. Sorry, Wispy. The Angry Chicken, it's a rare card, so you may not have it. And Rages, 5 attacks, so when you have a forward shield in this, then that's awesome, but I'm not taking it in. I've never tried it, but it might just be really funny. The Gotcha Footman, taking that twice in. It's a very basic card, very powerful, it's a tank card. It has Taunt, that means the enemy must attack its minion first before attacking you or other minions. So, we have a healer deck, so we might as well take Shield Bearer in. Shield Bearer has 0 damage, but a lot of HP. So with Inner Fire, we can make out of a 0 damage minion 4 damage. That's kinda cool, don't you think? I'm not well today, I'm sorry. But I'm gonna make this anyway. A Light Warden, not a basic card. You're getting through boosters. It is a very important card to me, because whenever a character is healed, gain 2 attack, and she starts out with 2, barely costs 1. And that's awesome. That's really, really awesome. We're taking... Wait, we gotta push something out now. This is way too powerful to push out, so we're keeping it. And Fire is cool, but let's just keep 1 of it and take a Light Warden in for that. If you don't have a Light Warden, take a look at your 1 cards with this filter here. Then you can take a Wounded Doctor in, or another Shield Bearer, or maybe even a, let's see, maybe a Young Priestess, though she's rare as well, or a Walking Infiltrator. Quite useful. He's in stealth at the beginning, so he won't be targeted by an enemy right away unless he's got a card that randomly damages an AoE. So, now, let's get back to business. The Iron Beak Owl. Common card, so it's very likely you may have it. If you don't, take a Direwolf Alpha, or maybe a Fairy Dragon, or maybe a Mad Bomber, though every time I play him he bombs me only. And the Loot Hoarder is quite nice as well. It draws your card, has a nice amount of damage. Or maybe if you really want to have a spell damage deck, you can go for that as well, but I do not recommend it. Let's take a look. This is a basic card. Very solid with HP, it draws your card. Very nice. Take this if you can. Now, the Iron Beak Owl. It silences an enemy when you play it. It's very powerful, we're taking that. So what are we pushing out? Yeah, we're pushing out Divine Spirit out for that. 1 more minion to play, that's good. Okay. Now, I want this card. The Pin-Size Summoner. If you don't want it, skip it. Or take a Novice Engineer. Novice Engineers are always nice. I really like them. So, what are we pushing out for that? Too powerful. Yeah, let's push a Holy Smite out, that's okay. Let's take a look at our curve. Yeah, that's cool. Look at that. But we are missing 1 kind of cards. The finisher cards. We need more 6 cards. At least 1 or 2. We need a little more 3. 4 and 5 are okay. Okay, so we're looking 3 now. What do we have here? We have the Demolisher. I really like this card because it deals damage every time you you start your turn. It can remove weak cards, it can harass the enemy, it's very nice. What else do we have on 3? Let's see, what could you play if you have a simple deck? Here it is. I've won a lot of games with the flesh-eating ghoul in my deck, because whenever a minion dies, enemy or friendly, he gains 1 attack, and with your healing ability and you can attack all the time, you can buff him up, you can do stuff, it's awesome. Take him if you can. But I'm taking the Demolisher, because it's a very solid card with 4 HP, 1 attack, costs only 3 and deals a lot of damage. You don't even have to attack with it to deal damage, so that's cool. What do we push out? Let's see. Yeah, let's push out a Shadow Word Death. I doubt we'll need to play 2 death cards. That's cool. Okay, let's move on. Now, another 3 card. Let's see, when you make a deck, you want to have this card in your deck. It's very convenient, you play it, you can buff a weak minion up or a already strong minion or tank up. It's really nice, or you may want a raid leader to buff all your cards, or the Resolve and Hunter. It's all nice, or maybe even a Raging Wong. You decide what your playstyle is. However, I personally am taking the Questing Adventurer. Whenever you play a card, he gains 1 and 1. So when you play him early, he's really powerful at the end. As you may have noticed, this deck is really built on duration of the game, so we're taking a... what are we taking out? We have a lot of 1 cards. We might as well take 1 out. No, too powerful. We don't have that many tanks. Let's take 1 Circle of Healing out, because that really is a situation dependent card. So let's take that in. Actually, when I look at this, you might want to take the Silverback Patriarch in. Quite nice as well. So, we're at 4, that's okay. But we want a 6 card. So, let's skip to 6. Now, when you bought when you have purchased a booster pack, if you have spent money in the closed beta of Hearthstone, then you get this card. So I'm not going to assume that you have it. I don't want to play him anyway because he's risky. What we have here is a good set of very balanced cards. Now, the Balderfist Ogre, it's my preference. He's got a lot of HP, a lot of damage, and costs a lot. That all makes sense. You play him and you have a solid card. So what do we take out for that? We have 2 Holy Novas, 2 Light Spawns, and 2 times Mind Control. I think we'll take a Holy Nova out. Yeah, sounds good. And put the Balderfist Ogre in. Now let's take a look. Yeah, that looks good. That's a good curve. Don't mind the 3 zeros. That's perfectly fine as well. Now, you want finisher cards. You want to somehow finish your deck off. You need a card that deals a lot of damage and threatens the enemy a lot. So now, when you look at the Core Hound, you have a very powerful card at cost of very low HP. When you still have it, use a Power Ward Shield on him and he is good to go. Now, when you want an efficient card, you take the 7/7/7 War Golem in. He's very sturdy and very good. When you still have minions on the map, you might as well take the Stone Champion in, because he buffs your other minions just like the Raid Leader. Actually, not just like the Raid Leader, because the Raid Leader only gives you attack, not HP. So this one is even more powerful than that. But we have called it the Dreamer's Advance, so my personal preference for this now is Ysera. Every time you play her and the turn ends, she gives you a dream card. Dream cards can be Dream, that's a 0 crystal card, which returns a enemy minion back to its owner's hand. Then she can give you the Emerald Drake, which only costs 4 crystals at 7 damage and I believe 7 7 HP, I could be wrong. I didn't play her yet, so I don't know. And she also can give you the Laughing Sister. Sister, I meant. That card has 4 damage, 7 HP, only costs 3. And she can't be targeted by spells or hero abilities, so that's awesome too. And Nightmare. Nightmare is a card that buffs your or enemy's minion for 5/5, so 5 HP, 5 damage, and kills it at the end of the next turn. That means you play it and it dies afterwards. So you want to play it on cards which are bound to die next round anyway. So you can still deal a lot of damage and change the situation for worse or better. And then there's Ysera Awakens. That card is really risky. It costs 2 crystals, and she deals, or well, the card deals 2 damage to everyone, all characters, including yourself and the enemy avatar, and doesn't do any damage to Ysera herself. So I don't like the card, but we can heal, so you can do that and then heal yourself. That's all cool. So what do we push out? We only have the Boulder Fist Ogre at this level. I want to keep it that way. But we have a Questing Adventurer. It's a cool card too. So I'm putting 1 Light Spawn out and putting Ysera in. So now look at this deck. Look at this. This curve, this is how you want your curve to be. Maybe 1 more and 4, maybe 1 more and 5, maybe 1 more and 6, maybe 1 less than 1, and then you're good to go. You want a curve which starts high, goes low, and goes back up. Because you need finishers to finish the game, if you don't already do that in the early stages. So, with that in mind, I hope you enjoyed watching, I hope you enjoyed my little guide. And I cannot just yet showcase the playing with this deck, because I don't know Blizzard's terms on publishing, Blizzard material on YouTube. So, only this for now. I will go for the other classes next time. Done. And yeah, thank you all so much for watching. Please leave a like and maybe even subscribe. Comment in the section below. I would love to hear your feedback, your suggestions. Can I do better with my deck? Maybe you know more than me. And yeah, see you next time. Bye bye!